Hello guys, I'm Urban Fox Gamer, and today we'll be talking about Blender 2.9, and it has that tool that 3ds Max users really love. To get Blender 2.9, just go to download, scroll down, and you will go here. Of course, there's a warning, it's already here as you can see. It's not recommended on production use, so use it as you will. You can use it. I mean, I'm not your mom. So download 2.9 here. Of course, this is constantly updating. Last time I checked, it was updated June 6. Now I already downloaded the latest one, which is on June 9. I tried the June 6 version and it crashed on me, so I waited a little bit more, and so far I haven't encountered a crash yet. Well, I'm just playing around with it though. I haven't used it as a full thing. But anyways, this is Blender 2.9 as created in the splash screen that you can see here. The versions here, different splash screen, and there's the tool that we need for comparison purposes. This is 2.83. Splash screen is different, and there is no tool. So going back to 2.9, let's just try that tool. Let's delete these. By holding here, you can see 5 objects here: the cube, the cone, the cylinders, UV sphere, and an icosphere. I know the cone icon is wrong, but who cares? It's an alphabet. So let's draw cube, just like Max. But this is the different thing about this one. You can draw like this. You cannot draw like that in Max. Well, as of 2014, the last version that I've used. And of course, by holding shift, or if you're using a Blender control scheme, I think it's control. So it's proportional. So UV sphere and the icosphere. The icosphere in 3ds Max has 3 options. Forget the name. Maybe I'll put it up here. Now, to explain a little bit further, here's the depth, surface. Where do you want to start your drawing of the shapes? Of course, this is cursor dependent still. If you move your cursor here and draw like a cube, it will start drawing there. So it's still a Blender logic. So make sure that your cursor is in the correct place. Like by pressing Shift C, will reset the cursor to the 000, and you will draw on the grid. Oops, there you go. Here, this is the Z-axis, as you can see, the Y, and the X. It's pretty much self-explanatory on where you want to build. The origin is standard, is base, which is, let me change it back to Z. Start from bottom and up. In the center, you can start at the center and outwards. You can do that the same by holding Alt. Well, in industry compatible controls does that. Now to expand further, how do you, let's just say you want to draw primitive shapes on 2 faces. It's not present here at the moment. Maybe Blender might use like a tick box like 3ds Max, like the auto grid, but for now there's a way for it. Of course, you go to edit mode, click a face, make sure that your transformation orientation is in normal. Again, you have to click a face to do that. So let's add a cube, as you can see. So what happens if you don't click a face? It doesn't show correctly, as you can see. Let's click more advanced geometry to test this out. So let's click on that sphere, pressing 3, go to face selection. Let's get very weird angle. Let's just say here. Now we're gonna add a cube. Make sure it's normal. There you go. I think it's in the correct place. Let's go inside. Well, it's almost there. Or maybe it's a clipping of the other face on the other side. But that's pretty much how you draw a primitive shape onto faces. But again, so far, to wrap things up, I'm loving Blender 2.9. I wish they can release this feature in the next iteration of Blender. But if they're gonna release it in 2.9, that's okay. I have to wait. But this feature is a feature that I really love to use as a low poly modeler. I mean, no hate in the original way of building primitives here by holding Shift A and add the cube, and there you have to build it upon that cube. It's okay because I already grew to use that. I'm already accustomed to it, but it's much more convenient, in my opinion, to do this. But yes, that's just a rambling of me, and I hope to see this feature bloom in the next iterations of Blender. Well, if you like this video, give it a like, and of course, spread the news of what Blender is now becoming. Because for me, Blender is a good option for 3ds Max user, as you know the prices of 3ds Max is now skyrocketing to a subscription basis than the one-time proprietary use, sadly. This is Urban Fox Gamer signing out.